Hello, and welcome to GreenHotelSolutions for the hotel industry, presented by Group 12. This presentation is designed to address growing challenges within our world and industry and how we may be better stewards of the environment by changing some of the ways that our industry manages its resources. Here are a few facts about climate change. Climate change is essentially the increase of the Earth's average surface temperature due to greenhouse gases which trap heat in the Earth's atmosphere. Carbon amounts have increased from 280 parts per million in 1958 to 405 parts per million in 2016. Research suggests that rising temperatures will cause sea levels to rise by up to 2 feet. Rising temperatures, melting ice caps will cause severe changes in weather patterns. Loss of biodiversity and the largest mass extinction of the millennia, loss of established ecosystems will cause and have caused food and water scarcity, causing competition for resources. The world as we know it is drastically changing. The population continues to increase, we continue to put fossil fuels into the atmosphere, and we're consuming resources at an unprecedented rate. Things will get worse before they get better. This can be viewed as a doomsday revelation or as a challenge to a new reality. As hospitality professionals, it is in our best interest that we view this emerging trend as a challenge and an opportunity. How do these changes affect our industry? Travel and tourism is at an all-time high and continues to rise. Consumers are conditioning themselves to conduct more eco-friendly practices. Green certified establishments are preferred and expected over more outdated, non-environmentally friendly establishments. Terms such as ecotourism, volunteerism, and sustainable tourism will become more commonplace. Consumers want to be part of the solution and contribute, but don't necessarily know how to. They also want value for the product which they are paying for and don't want to be shortchanged on their experience either. How these challenges will affect your establishment as a hospitality professional. Customers will expect more conscientious business practices while also being provided the same level of service. Eco-certification standards such as LEED will be more difficult to obtain and lead to greater upfront building costs. Increased energy consumption costs. A need to increase the efficiency in energy use. Water becomes a more precious commodity. Challenges with supply chain distribution will become more common, especially with more susceptible commodities such as food. Generally, an issue isn't addressed until the issue becomes a severe problem, or it becomes more cost-effective to reevaluate it. It is our duty as hospitality professionals to ensure all cost-saving measures while also being responsible stewards of energy in our facility. Here are a few ideas that can help to address a growing challenge while also providing potential cost savings and value to your facility. Harvesting rainwater and using it for other functions that may require non-potable water. Using drip irrigation in your landscaping to conserve water usage. Use of eco-friendly materials for construction. Developing a more efficient procedure for processing waste in your facility. Educating guests and employees to allow for new agendas to follow through as planned. Providing great value to your guests while also accomplishing company objectives for sustainability. Develop a better understanding of the impact of your establishment and its footprint. You may even need to divert staff costs specifically to this growing challenge. Let's take a look at how Hyatt is addressing the issue of food scarcity and turning it into a new opportunity to produce a higher quality product while also reducing their dependence on a massive supply chain.
There's 30 million Americans living in food deserts simply because it's not profitable for our current food system to deliver them fresh, healthy product.
We see local roots as pioneering the way for making urban agriculture a real solution to the problem of food access in this country.
Local Roots designs, builds, and operates indoor controlled environment farms to deliver fresh, healthy local produce 365 days a year.
We see our farms that are built inside 40-foot shipping containers as the perfect solution.
The average head of lettuce in this country travels 1,800 miles from the farm to the end consumer. So what we are really looking to do here is shorten that supply chain.
If you can take a farm and locate it anywhere, why don't you put it directly in the community that needs it the most?
So we've designed our farms from the ground up to grow far more produce than any other indoor farming solution on the market.
On build day, a 40-foot container rolls in the door, and over the course of a week, we outfit everything needed to grow plants: the irrigation, the electronics, all of the controls and automation, the humidity, temperature, and environmental control. And over the course of about 5 days, we take a useless shipping container and turn it into 5 acres of productive farmland.
We've been able to take the harmful practices out of agriculture and reduce farming back to the basics.
So we take the same seed, the same biology that grows outdoors, and simply bring it to a more controlled and optimized environment. We're really maximizing that existing biology. We're not doing any genetic modification, and the benefits are staggering.
There is tremendous opportunity to provide sustainable food for everybody here on this planet.
We sell produce to large food service buyers today. Tender Greens, Mendocino Farms, West Central Produce, and SpaceX are some of the large customers here in Los Angeles. Building any company, you're going to face a lot of challenges. We joined the incubator back in the summer of 2015. I definitely think they've accelerated our growth, especially creating a network of entrepreneurs that I can go and collaborate on problem solving and share stories.
I think my generation has a much more open mind towards the future, and we see things the way they can be and ask, why not?
I'm excited every day to get to wake up and work with brilliant people and being part of a movement in an industry that has the capacity to solve challenges on a global scale in a way that gives me optimism in our species and the planet in the long term.
Sometimes change is gradual, and other times they drastically turn our perceptions upside down. The key is to constantly evaluate your surroundings and understand how you can have a positive impact. On behalf of Group 12, we hope that you have enjoyed this presentation and hope that you can have a better understanding of your role as a hospitality professional and how you can impact the world that you are a part of.